Hello everyone, my name is Cetus and welcome back to Europa Universalis far as Brandenburg, aka Prussia now. In the last episode we finished up our war collecting a bunch of land, and we have obtained a large amount of aggressive expansion. I don't think it's going to get us killed, but it's definitely got a lot of people really angry with us. Lot of negative 50s all over the place, negative 65s, and definitely a number of these people have joined up in a coalition against us, which I think we can see in here. I thought it was in here. Hamburg is in a coalition, so there's only one person. For some reason I thought there was three. But it's still the start of one, which I wouldn't be surprised if a few more members joined. But again, I don't think it's really a threat. We still have a solid amount of manpower, nowhere near our cap, but you know, that's because our cap is ridiculous because I made some unnecessary choices to make it massive. And that will grow up and be even better. But more importantly, Russia and France are our best friends, and no one's gonna really want to mess with us because Russia alone is a terrifying nightmare of 181k soldiers. Unfortunately, they're beating up Denmark, which is a little disappointing because I want Denmark's land. So we'll have to make sure that when the truce ends in 33, so in 2 years, we'll want to get in here right away and go to war and take as much land as we can, because we're trying to get, basically we want all of the Lubeck trade node, which is all the red here. Ideally it would be nice to get a bunch of the North Sea zone, but I mean frankly Russia and me are both going to want to direct trade towards the Lubeck trade node. So actually Russia can't get any of the money from the North Sea zone, so it doesn't matter that much to them. Anyway, let's unpause because we're kind of just need to let a little time go by at this point. I do want to figure out what's going on with my ships, because I have some fleets, so let's bring this fleet back too. Yeah, more joining, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna upgrade all my ships, and then we'll figure out what we want to do with them. We'll merge these together for now, upgrade them all, and figure out what we want to do with them, and then upgrade these. Those all need to rebuild basically, but that's okay. It's a starting point at any rate. Okay. What do we got up here? We can take an idea. Are we ahead in military tech still? We are. We will grab this, which makes it basically troops cheaper by 5%, which is a useful one. It won't let us grab a fourth military one, which is good because I really need to not do that. The Holy Roman Emperor is demanding land from us. We're going to politely decline. Basically, it's unlawful land because it's in the Empire and I'm not in the Empire. But I don't really care. You know, they kicked me out. It's their fault this is a problem. What do we got? Provincial unrest, that's fine. In fact, maybe to be lazy. Oh, you know what I should do? You should be drilling. You should be drilling. And then let's take a look at unrest. We have 2 grumpy places. We're just going to increase autonomy and make that not a problem. And then we never need to think about it. Is that necessary? No, not really. But it's less to think about. And sometimes that's what I like. Recruiting crisis. Our focus on quality has left our generals concerned about the level of manpower available for the army. We have quality and quantity, but okay. The army can suffer, lose prestige and professionalism, or we must revise our policy, lose a bunch of manpower. Ouch. 1% professionalism is not a huge deal, but also we gain manpower fast. 1,082 a month. What is our professionalism? Oh, whatever. We'll take the professionalism hit. That's fine. That's fine. How's Lithuania doing? Happy vassal, good. Who else? We have one of these little guys, right? Yeah, yellow. Do you want anything? You want that place. Do you have a claim on said place? I assume you do, because I can't imagine why I would have a claim on that. Pretty pleased. It's a pretty good chunk of land we have as Prussia now. Ooh, we can purchase an ability. Age of Absolution. I kind of expected this age to treat us a little better than it has. What do we want? Edict of Absolution. Monthly devastation goes down faster. Flexible rivalries. Change rivalry cost cheaper. Fort maintenance on border with rival. Minus 100. That's cool. Autonomy change cooldown. That's useful. Host treatment cost. Can be pretty nice. Admin efficiency, good. We'll take the yearly absolution. Get that up a little faster. We should build universities. That would be a good one to get max, so we're building this up a little bit more. And we could frankly promote 2 more cultures pretty easily. So we should look into that. So, okay. Government. Oh, we don't have 2 more cultures we don't have 2 more cultures to promote. Okay. That's interesting. We'll promote the Polish, I guess, just so I don't forget. And then we apparently need to conquer more land. Oh, shucks. Builder. Buildings. Where's university? Over here, university. Okay. We need 3 more? I don't remember. I already forgot. It's over here, right? Yeah. 3 more. And they're not that expensive, so frankly, might as well. Can't build in our capital. Hopefully already have one. I think that's why it's yellow striped. Could be an assumption. This is a good place to build it, because that's one of our biggest cities now. So that's nice. And then I think we'll go here because it's a nice port city. And then we'll grab this one. I have no particular reasoning between that one other than it looked like a pretty decent build up there. The development's probably high. Okay, and that's our 5. We'll hang on to our remaining 700 in case people get... Well, we know people are grumpy with us in case people do something against it. I feel like this isn't telling me everyone, because didn't it join? I'm pretty sure I saw a pop-up that said someone else joined, but maybe I'm losing my mind. It's not that surprising, frankly. What do we got? Still repairing. Okay, let's increase speed a little bit. The Holy Roman Emperor has died. Who became the Emperor? Still Berg. Probably going to stick with them for a while. I think they're the only Protestants that are relatively powerful. Sorry, I sneezed there and I tried to mute it, and that might have just come across as me bashing the mic, as my timing was quite off. We could grab Defender of the Faith, which is maybe tempting. Protestant has a pretty good pull. Austria is reformed now, interesting. We lose money, okay, that's fine. You guys can have military access, I don't know what you're up to. We have all our governors, which is good. I'm tempted to drop the focus on military, because we need to get our diplomatic tech up. That said, we do have a couple of more ideas to grab. 3, in fact, so maybe not. Maybe we'll max that out and then we'll clean up. We'll spin back and clean up afterwards. Great news! Inflation goes down. That is great news. Imports compete with Prussian quality goods. Our neighbors have established a large colonial presence in the New World. The exports from the distant lands have been steadily increasing, and some of the exotic goods have become very popular, even among those who should know better than to be dazzled by curiosities. Recently, our neighbors have gone further, openly fueling the interest, encouraging people to buy American. They are pushing for more inputs from the colonies, out-competing our own goods and depriving good Prussian people of work. We might get something out of this influx of foreign trade, but the safest option would be to erect barriers to reduce it. Let's see what the colonies have to offer. We lose mercantilism, gain trade steering, Denmark's opinion of Prussia goes up, Finland's opinion of Prussia goes up, or nothing of decent quality could come from there. Yeah, we don't care what Denmark and Finland think of us. Don't care at all. Ooh, Scotland's still around. I don't know why I assumed that Britain had been formed at this point. There has been a lot of colonizing. Like, that's most of the New World. Interesting. Oof. Interesting. So, a lot of England out there. Okay. Fascinating. I wish... Well, kind of wish I could be a... Oh, Finland is... Right. The colony. I should have remembered that. Kind of wish we had gotten into the colonial game a little bit, but oh well. We'll acquire them at some point, maybe. I mean, I guess our real goal is Germany, so there's nothing to do with that. We have a new place that we own everything of. Okay, we record this one. So we will state this. Good, and there's our cause, so the Holy Roman Empire cannot complain about us anymore. Where's Bug? Aren't they a massive nation over here? Did I miss something? I mean, I know I pulled them apart a little bit, but what happened to them? There are two... That's the Emperor now. Two nations. We really put the Holy Roman Empire in an awkward position. Pity you guys don't want to bring me back in. I would make a good emperor. I don't even know if they can vote for me. I keep meaning to look it up, and I keep not looking it up, but wow, they're just losing imperial authority at a horrific rate. The empire is basically in ruins. Interesting. At some point, I'm going to try vassalizing as we make our way around. I'm going to try vassalizing the electors and see if I can force the vote into me. It would be curious if I could retake the empire that way. Invest. Oh, we can get cathedrals now. Lovely, lovely. Stay way ahead in tech. What, an increase of 0.20? So what would that... Ooh, some of these places, that's good money. A lot of these places, that's good money. Okay, well, apparently I just spent a lot of money. No, that's fine. Improvements are good. There's another military one. Excellent. Easier to feed our troops in our own land. Good. No, our generals are getting better, which is useful. How are people feeling about us? Because we are... Oh, we should... Our truce should be over with Denmark. Minus 40, minus 40, minus 55. Minus 55. They're still really not impressed with us. I don't know how much I care, though. It's an interesting feeling. Bohemia is perhaps the only sizable power that is of any real concern. And they're not really a concern. I guess technically they almost have our troops. But they don't... They have 49. Wait. Oh no, that's me. I was gonna say, why do they have ships? They're landlocked. I clicked on me. Well, let's pull back one of our diplomats. Because I do think I might go after Denmark as soon as the war with Russia is over. Which land is that? Oh, this one? Yeah. Interesting. One of their war goals. Okay, you can have more land. Out of curiosity, this place. Also one of your war goals. That would get me to war with Bohemia. Which it would be good to give them a good smacking. Wow, without bringing in any allies, I still have... Oh no, they have slightly more troops. I think maybe we'll grow up into Denmark, like I say. We'll just wait. We'll just wait for Russia to be done. We can have way more troops now. We should build up our income, our money, and maybe build... What is that? How many more troops is that? That's 19 more troops. So that's basically another not quite full-size army, which I think would be good. Don't need to make these two bigger. I could probably even siphon off a few troops of this to make it a slightly better balance. Noble families feud. This is traditional. Side with one side. We'll lose the diplo power. That's fine. Wow. Lithuania, get your rebels in orders. Jeez. You're making me spend time and manpower on your nonsense. Just need our morale to recover a little bit. We outnumber them greatly, but I don't want to lose unnecessary troops because we couldn't be bothered to get our manpower in order. Oh, look at that. Rebellion over. We've gained a cousin that have claims on... Really? Oh, they just grew. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. I guess I also need to clean up the Poland at some point. Right? Because I need this land, I'm pretty sure still. For my missions. Yeah, that's going down south. There we go. Yeah, so I do need some of the Poland lands. But technically this mission is ahead, which is interesting. Any of those people electors? Yes. One of them. Glasgow. I have a war go down here. Why is Bohemia friends with everyone? They're not. Why is Bohemia involved? Wait. Bohemia became the emperor? Are they Protestant now? They're Protestant now? Did I not notice that? They sure are. Interesting. That's disappointing. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It, you know, we can still crush them like the fools they are, but, you know, certainly a complication. They are a lot more powerful. Why can't I get... They're both insanely in debt. That's why they won't join the war. Russia's debt is crazy. 7,000? Guys, get your act together. Also, could you end your war with Denmark? Because I think it's basically, it's Denmark or Austria that we could go for. I don't really want to go for Austria yet, though, because we can't take their land. We force them to break up, but I don't know, it's not as interesting. I guess there's plenty of Polish land, so to speak. Crooked cousins and brothers have sown dissent among our people. That's rude. Causing dissent. Grab our Diplotech for better morale of navies. And enables... I don't actually know what that is. That's fine. I will stumble across that answer at some point. I think that's a good place to call this episode. In the next one, we will probably go back to war, even though there's a lot of aggression expansion against us. I just don't know. Well, maybe there'll be another episode in between. It just kind of comes down to, do we just try and get bullying Bohemia done out of the way? Right, it would be kind of interesting. And then Saxony is one of the... No, it's not. Traditionally it is. Wow, I totally lost my thought there. Maybe it's worth smashing them before they grow up and they grow powerful, while we have a significant advantage. And then they would be less scary. I am a little bit concerned that Russia keeps pushing into Denmark. So it would be good to do this war as well. Also, Denmark is super weak. Denmark is super weak, so we could probably walk in and take a lot. But then the aggressive expansion is going to be down south with a lot of grumpy people. Yeah, with a lot of grumpy people. And Bohemia is one of the big ones, so if they're in a truce, I might just go straight for Bohemia. Never let them get that powerful. Salzburg, Thrasen, and Motion. Any of those electorates? No, no. Yes? Strasbourg? Did I see that right? Yeah. Interesting. I could maybe grab... Oh no, that's definitely a different nation, because it was... Why am I just blind to this? Is the flag the same? That's probably easier. Is the flag the same? No, it's really not. Okay. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.